Welcome to Samba Samba. Enjoy the video.
You start by verifying firmware and backing up your data. This prevents surprises. Once done, download the official image and use the Chromebook recovery utility to create a bootable USB on an 8+ GB drive. Make sure the target machine supports USB boot and a 64-bit OS. Chrome OS Flex requires that. If the device needs developer or legacy boot enabled, enable it now in firmware settings. This unlocks the installer. These first steps get you into the installer quickly and safely. You boot from the USB via BIOS or UEFI and pick Try First to validate hardware compatibility. Once satisfied, run the installer and carefully select the target disk. This will format that drive, so double-check. Follow on-screen prompts to install Chrome OS Flex. The process writes partitions and configures firmware flags. Make sure power remains connected and the network is stable because interruptions corrupt installs. If USB read errors occur, recreate the installer on a different USB or port, then resume installation. You finish by rebooting into the newly installed Chrome OS Flex and completing the initial setup, enabling automatic updates to keep drivers current. If the device still boots the USB, adjust firmware boot order or remove the USB. If it fails to boot the internal disk, check that the installer wrote the correct partitions. As a key troubleshooting tip, if installation errors persist, recreate the USB on a different drive and verify RAM/SSD health. Hardware faults often mask.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.